Hello, hello. It's so wonderful to be back with all of you. I have missed recording and going live with you guys for the past almost been a week. Not very good for stream consistency, I'll be honest. And if anybody disagrees, then they have just as many followers as I do. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Tootie Odin, and I am the host and founder of Tootie's Toy Box. And what we do on Tootie's Toy Box is we like to build toys from the ground up. And it's been a fun experience. I can't wait to do more. I've done my first project once since this thing started, which was only a few weeks ago. Um, hasn't been. I have not been doing this very long whatsoever. Got to pull up my chat here. But it has been fun nonetheless. It has been a very good time. So, yes, konnichiwa, good sir. As you can see, I'm not trying to culturally appropriate. I assure you, I promise you, I am not. Um, worked for 4 days. I've been gone working for the past 4 or 5 days. Very busy at a Japan fair. As you all know, or if you don't know, I do production wherever I can possibly do production. That's my passion. That's my growth. That's where things happen is production. You can't produce if you produce, things are happening. You know what I mean? So anyway, so yeah, I'm on the production team for a very fun, very amazing company I work for called Click Sound. And yeah, we worked this event, and in return, I was gifted this yukata, which is what I'm wearing now. I'm not sure if this is the female or male form of it. I just like it. I loved it because one, it was purple, and I'm a girl, and I'm a small-brained American, so there's that. But yeah, this is a beautiful gift. I want to show you guys the back of it eventually, but man, this is just gorgeous. I love it, and I want to thank those from the Taste of Japan Fair, all the staff, and everybody who was involved. Very heartfelt thank you for everything, the hospitality, the fun, the jokes, the smiles. Couldn't have asked for a better time this weekend. Couldn't have asked for a better place to get paid to have some fun. I do not get paid to have fun here, but you know what? I'm still going to do it. And in case you are new here, I just want to share with you guys that this is what I've been working on. I have built a Star Wars General Grievous from the ground up, literally piece by piece. And I will show you those pieces now. Some of them did fall apart. Hold on. I'm going to put his chest back on. I did actually intend on super gluing this back together, but it's all good. It's all good in the hut. So this entire piece is complete, by the way. Oop, I forgot to turn my phone off. It's okay. This entire piece is complete. Again, this thing came with well over 200, 300 pieces. I think I exaggerated and said there's like 500 pieces in it. I didn't count. In fact, the box does not have a number of pieces included in it at all. I hope I did not show you guys this box upside down. I'm just realizing I may have done that. But anyway, upside down, right side up, it's still General Grievous, right? But this is exactly what I've been doing for this project. It's just literally building him piece by piece by in Lego form. He did come in an ivory white color, and I am the one who painted the silver on him. Why are you not going in now? Don't know. What is this? What is going on here? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how it fell off or why it's misshapen now. Like I said, I haven't been home in the last like 4 days, so I'm not really sure what happened. But let me turn that off because that's gonna annoy the out of me. Uh, And there we go. So yeah, so this is General Grievous. He did come with a lot of customized, well, a few customized pieces. He did come with separate arms. Here are his robot arms. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And here are his lightsaber arms. Let me grab the other one where the ones didn't fall off. I haven't touched this thing in almost a week. I'm telling you guys, like it's been a struggle. Once work starts, it doesn't stop. So there's that. But look at how gorgeous he is. He is absolutely amazing. He articulates well. Don't be telling me I articulate well. I do that all the time, and I probably shouldn't. I'm eventually going to get in trouble for doing that, but that's what it reminds me of, kind of. I like it. But yes, he moves around. He's fully functional. He can almost do the splits. He can definitely do the Pee Wee Herman tequila dance. I mean, it's an amazing piece. So what I have been working on recently when it comes to Grievous is making him a customized cape. Now, the cape he came with is this cape here. It's very floppy, flimsy. Why the hell is everything falling apart? Oh my goodness. Anyway, this cape sucks. Needless to say, look at it. It's dumb. Listen to that. Who wants that? Who's wearing that? You know what I mean? So what I have decided to start doing is actually making him my own cape, which I am extremely excited about. I have not touched this project since the last time I touched it. This project belongs to us. It's not mine on my own. It belongs to us. I just want to promote healthy habits, and I can't do that if I'm doing it selfishly by myself. So I just want to show you guys just a sneak peek as to what the cape may look like when it's done. Huh? What's that? Right? I mean, right? So yeah. So it's been a fun project, like through and through. It's been a fun project. Let's see if anybody is here. No one. I like that. I mean, your no one came in good timing. That's perfect. I don't know what you're responding to. No one what? No one? No one cares? That's funny. Well, if you are here, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Say hello. Like the whole purpose of this is to um, spend some time with people who don't have anybody else to spend time with, because that's me. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out doing our thing. Oh, I wanted to do this real quick. The yukata versus the kimono. Now, there's not really that much of a difference. Also, I'm not wearing this right. I'm not wearing this appropriately at all because I don't have a belt to attach to it. Also, before I read this, I want to let you guys know that I will be working the Anime Expo here locally in California, Los Angeles, California. I am super excited because never before, now it's always been a part of my life in one way, shape, or form, but never before have I ever really embraced the anime culture. Japan and the Japanese culture in general, Japanese people, yes, because um, uh, I have had relatives in my life who have been in the military, who have gone overseas and spent a lot of time in Japan, came back with amazing stories, amazing pictures. So Japan has always been kind of a part of me as well. The anime part of it, not so much. I know that I co-host Master of the Universe, but the little bit of embracement of anime that I have had, I've absolutely loved, but I never fully dived into it. A lot of the performers at the event that we worked this weekend weren't Japanese, but they were singing Japanese songs. They wrote lyrics of their own, and they wrote them in Japanese. I mean, it was a phenomenal experience. It was lovely to see that there was no offense in and letting other people be involved and letting other people enjoy someone else's culture. So I really, 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 truly, truly enjoyed this weekend. As much as I worked my ass off and it was tiring, 14-hour days, it was actually very, very fun, pleasant experience. So thank you again, Taste of Japan, for your wonderful hospitality, your wonderful gifts. Okay, back to the education. What's up, Lone Fractal? Thank you so much for being here. I shouldn't bow. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that wearing this, but thank you so much for being here. Okay. Yukata, the yukata and the kimono are both traditional Japanese garments, but the yukata is a more casual summer version of the kimono, typically made by cotton. Typically made of cotton or linen, and it also doesn't have lining. Usually, the yukatas don't have inner lining, which is okay. I assume because it's hot, but Kimonos, on the other hand, are often made of silk and can be worn for various occasions from casual to formal. So yeah, sleeve length. Sleeve length varies depending on the occasion and formality. Just interesting, very interesting stuff to me. Everything's different, so it always makes me wonder, like, you kind of have to not be ignorant to other people's cultures, right? Like that part, that much we know, right? You can't just put on a mariachi hat and at least not know Vicente Fernandez, right? I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. um but to wear a costume like these, I think it would be something that you kind of have to embrace fully. So that's what I saw, is my point. That's what I saw at the Taste of Japan fair. Is a lot of people not only they weren't pretending. Nobody was pretending there. They weren't pretending to be involved or pretending to enjoy this culture just to wear a costume, just to have clout, just to gain followers, blah blah blah. They were actually truly, truly, truly involved in the entire thing, and I think that's beautiful. It was lovely to see. It was lovely to see in a weekend that here in California, especially specifically in the Los Angeles County area, well, actually Southern California area, really, where there's been a lot of political things going on, a lot of protests and whatnot. It was nice to be in an environment where the outside world wasn't really in that area, to the point where, like, it was lovely and refreshing and just a breath of fresh air to see people enjoying each other, to see people enjoying other people's cultures respectfully. I think that's lovely. So yeah, lovely weekend, super, super busy. Uh Super, super busy. That's it was fun. It was a fun, busy, busy weekend. So yeah. Now I have to refocus my attention on this. So I did end up sewing this entire side here of the cape. I still haven't decided if I'm going to hem it in so that it folds in, or if I'm going to cut it first and then hem it in. Either way, it's going to look sharp. I'm going to work on this side next, and then I'll work on the middle. And actually, no, I think I'm going to do the long side first. Now, we probably won't do the entire thing on stream, but I think I am going to start here first, just in case. Once I release the safety pins, if I have to stretch it out so the fabrics match perfectly, I can do what I got to do to cut it and accommodate that. Uh-oh, where'd I go? My bad. Sorry. I think my mouse touched the cloth, and it made me disappear. What happened to my music? Oh, me happened. Me happened to it. Okay. No one wants the stiff cape. See, I knew it. I knew I wasn't the only one who felt that way. Like this, like why? Like that entire project, this entire project deserves something better than this. You know what I mean? Like it kind of and kind of it's kind of insulting that they would make you build this whole guy, right? And then they just give you, oh, felt, hi, here's this construction paper, here's this little bit thicker construction paper that you can just put on top of it. Enjoy your project. So yeah, that was never going to cut it. Huh? These are the jokes, folks. All right, cheers, by the way. Peach tea. Lukewarm. We ran out of ice, and it's extremely hot today. Do me a favor. If the music is too loud, please let me know. If it's too low, please let me know. So, yeah, we're getting restarted. We're doing this thing on the dance floor. I'm going to re-needle my needle. No diddy. Is that when you're supposed to say that? So yeah, for Anime Expo, I was actually thinking about turning this into a cosplay costume since we're going to be working it. So on when there's downtime, I would go change or something, and then like just walk around and like have fun with people. I've noticed that that part of nerd culture is very, very friendly and very, very accepting. Pause. I was so gonna say that. I was so gonna say that. I just didn't. I should have. Damn it. Pause. And just so you guys know, because I was away working this weekend, I was not able to join my beloved no, I guess my beloved boss, my boss, on his podcast. He is the host of the Masters of the Universe podcast. So he did do a loner episode this past weekend. And we do go live every Friday, just so you know. Every Friday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time, West Coast time. All right. Threaded the needle just fine, like a champ. And let's get this bad boy going. Let's start this way, actually. So feel free to join me in the chat. Tell me how your weekend was. Are you guys hearing any fireworks in your neighborhood yet? Because we show is it is quite celebratory in my neighborhood already. We just love America. Fireworks or gunshots? That is true. It's going to be either or. Now, thankfully, as of late, it's only been fireworks. But yeah, sometimes it do be gunshots for sure. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for Anime Expo, man. Like, I really super enjoyed this weekend. I truly didn't realize, like, I have animes that I love. One of my favorites is called Karas, and it's a two-parter. It's Karas, and then there's Karas Revolutions. It's a terrible anime, if I'm being honest. But when I saw it, because it was my introduction to anime, I loved it, and I'll never not love it. I freaking love it till this day. The opening scene is absolutely epic. Um, but the CGI graphics were terrible. This must have been in 2005 to 2008 because I was in college at the time. So it was definitely my college years and it was in between that time. So if you can remember what CGI was like back then, it was absolute shite. So yeah, I recently watched it not too long ago, Karas and Karas Revolution. And yeah, it was really bad. I was embarrassed. I embarrassed myself. It was really bad. Um, Graphic wise, but the story itself is amazing story. It's typical. It's just like two fellas who have the ability to turn themselves into Gundams, I think, and they're these massive dragon like robots, and they basically fight to the death. And I can't specifically remember the actual story, just but that's the general premise of it. um yeah, and I don't think this one is particularly a an anime, but Afro Samurai. What are your thoughts? If you've seen Afro Samurai, is Afro Samurai considered an anime? Someone, anyone? The first, thank you for asking. I literally just told you. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah, the first anime I ever watched was Karas and Karas Revolutions. And it's funny, you may not find it. You may not find it anymore. I had to look balls deep into the internet to even just find clips. I don't remember how I watched the whole thing. It probably was on Crunchyroll, and I don't have a Crunchyroll account anymore, but it probably was on someone else's, to be honest. But yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. So if you end up watching it, don't judge me, okay? Don't judge my anime experiences on that, cuz I was young and impressionable. And honestly, I don't know anybody ever who's actually heard of it. So it definitely didn't do well. It definitely didn't do well. Another one of my favorites, and one of the first ones that I was introduced to, was Trigun. Um, and that was through you, Mikey. Yeah. Vash the Stampede was probably the very first actual anime character that I was introduced to, was Vash the Stampede. Yeah, Trigun was a great one. Cowboy Bebop at the time was also a good one. Um, these were all on Adult Swim. If you guys remember what Adult Swim was, it was the uh, nighttime, I guess, risque cartoons that Cartoon Network would put on. Am I going crooked? Let's see. A little bit. We can fix that. I am going crooked a little bit. Have you ever seen Karas, Mikey? Did I ever try to even shove Karas down your throat at least once or twice? The intro. It was the intro that got me, to be honest. The intro to Karas was freaking epic, man. Let me. I gotta fix this. So what I'm doing is I'm obviously sewing it, but look, I'm going a little bit. Can you guys see it? I'm going a little bit crooked there. So let's fix that. We still have time. There's always time. There's always time to fix a problem. There we go. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda. He was all black. Yeah, for sure. And I don't remember what the other guy looked like, but also the soundtrack. The soundtrack to Karas was epic as shit. Oh, I am not digging this thing getting stuck on my safety pins. I think I have enough on here where I can actually remove the damn safety pins now. If you're asking why I'm sewing it by hand and not using a sewing machine that would take 40 seconds, is because you can't build content on 40 seconds of sewing, first of all. Secondly, I don't have a sewing machine. Thirdly, I wouldn't know how to use a sewing machine. I know how to use my hands. That's what I know how to do. So if you want to buy me a sewing machine, my Cash App is right there. Boop, right there. Instagram, follow that. Cash App, right there. Send me $1,000 for a sewing machine. Duh. In this economy, I only know how to sew by hand. I would not know what the hell to do with a machine at all. I don't know where to put where to put the thread. I'm afraid of the needle, the robot needle. That one. Nah, I'm good. Nope, nope. Pass, pass. You unpredictable robot. You know what else I don't like? Roombas. I'm afraid of Roombas, and I am not ashamed to admit that. Yes, I am doing it how the Lord intended with my little paws. So there's that. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. And if you're here, drop a hi. If you don't want to drop a hi, drop a bye, but don't leave. Don't leave. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're back on track. Woo! That's this little bit's wonky as shit. Oh my god. We're back. We're back though. We got it. There we go. Yeah, yesterday at the Japan Taste of Japan fair, they had a um, cosplay contest upstairs, which I was not able to attend, and I had full intention on doing so, but it just got so busy, I wasn't able to do it. So I kind of kicked myself a little bit for not being able to be there. I didn't want to be a weirdo and take pictures. Um, like when they weren't, ready. I don't know. I'm sure that's okay, but yeah, I just didn't, like I said, like, and the position that I was in, I was sweaty, I was dirty. I was, wearing my producer shit. No one cares. No one cares about the roadies being a fan. So I didn't want to make it awkward for anybody. Um, we did actually see the coolest Ultraman skit yesterday, which was awesome. Uh, okay, where do we stuck on? There we go. Tables. You would have loved the show. It was so fun and it was so creative. And the fellas who were in costume as Ultraman and Reagan. I forgot his name. Not Reagan. Reagan's the Australian break dancer. um, Man, it was a good show. It was so cute. It was so good. Cute's probably not the word for it. It's just the word that old ladies like me like to use. But it was sweet. It was nice. They did a good job. The choreography was great. It was nice. It was lovely, dear. This needle is probably going to take me just about 75% of the way done with this. I don't think I'm going to finish this whole side on this amount of thread, but that's okay. Ain't no thing. You know what? We didn't have Reagan there, but we did have a few like impromptu breakdancers. When the DJ came on, what was it, Friday night or Saturday? Saturday night. DJ played for an hour and then they came back for another hour a little bit later when a bigger crowd showed up. And yeah, man, we had some decent breakdancers in the crowd there, man. It was awesome. Reagan was not among them. Legendary Reagan. She is epic. 1,000 years Reagan. I always struggle to like I always worry, I should say, that like the content isn't as riveting as I want it to be, and it's not. But this is the kind of shit that I watch, to be honest. Not so much sewing, but calming stuff or people just talking about things that I can relate to. People that say things that, hey, I was just thinking that, you know? So I figured if I watch this content, then somebody else out there is looking for it. Oh, guess I didn't put my needle on as properly as I thought. Let's get it back on. Yeah, I tend to, not gonna lie, I love junk television also. I love loud, obnoxious TV, brain rot TV every once in a while. In fact, I am currently watching the new season of Fish Tank, which is just fucking trash TV, honestly. Um, it's basically Big Brother, but awful. uh, so I like I have a variety of YouTube obsessions, I suppose, but most of them have a specific formula, and that formula is calm, chill, talk to me because I'm listening. And I really do enjoy that format. All right, triple knotted this time. See if that makes it move anymore. Great content with calming sounds. Yay, thank you. I appreciate that very much. That's it right there, man. That's it right there. This world is a little bit this world's go it's doing too much. There's too much going on for everybody and everything to be online wanting to be so John Cena, so skibbity toilet horns and just loud and chaotic. If you can find calm here, then yay. I'm doing my job. But yeah, my inner insecurities are like that nobody wants to watch you sew. And it's probably true. Nobody wants to watch me sew. But I don't think that's the point of this. I don't think the point is to watch me sew. As much I did give a tutorial on how to do it in the last video. So if you haven't caught it yet, go ahead and watch it. Um, but no, that's certainly not the point. I want to be a safe space. Some of us are not provided that. So if you're here and you're enjoying it, thank you. And enjoy. Chill out. Smoke some ganj or don't. Say no to drugs. Take a sip of some of grandpa's old cough medicine if you need to. Put on your favorite album in the background. Light you up a cigar. Play a game of solitaire while you're listening or watching. Either. It all works. Anything works. Build your own Grievous with me. You know what I mean? Shit. Shit, son. I dare ya. I dare ya. I dare you to enjoy this. Mikey, what's your favorite anime? I know when we were younger, it was Trigun. It was Vash for sure. Because you would draw Vash everywhere. My thread is stuck on the safety pin. I think I'm ready to take the safety pins off now, to be honest. So I'm just kind of scared too, because then both fabrics are gonna flop around everywhere and I gotta reposition them. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave them. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not ready to do all that bullshit. So we're good here. Also, anybody else who wants to chime in, your favorite anime, your introductory anime, if you have one. Do you think anime is stupid? I used to. I used to think it was kind of lame. Never was a fan of the Dragon Balls and the what was the other one? Inuyasha. No, not Inuyasha. Actually, I liked Inuyasha. The other one, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist is a good one. That's a good one. And then, of course, all the Studio Ghibli films. Those are groundbreaking for sure. In fact, those, to me, in my opinion, are the ones that introduce a lot of Americans to anime culture. Especially, there's a certain age and era that it just hit hard. Spirited Away. I think it started with Spirited Away here in the United States. Brilliant film, absolutely gorgeous film. This process is getting easier and easier. The more I go along, the lines aren't exactly where I want them to be, but it's okay. This is going to be the inside of the cape. That's going to be that's going to see the imperfections of the stitching. So hopefully it won't be a big deal. Again, I'm not selling this piece. I'm not interested in making money off of this. So this is just for me. I feel like I'm pulling on something. Wolf's Rain. I gotta check that out. What is Wolf's Rain about? And is it a series or is it a movie? Oh, oh, it's on my finger. There we go. That's better. I might actually finish the cape tonight. Maybe off camera. Maybe not. Maybe not. See, you see how I'm getting so self-conscious about it? Oh my god. Because like, how many episodes of sewing can I actually do, right? Like, Wolf's Rain. It's a single season series. Hold on. It's a single season series about a bunch of werewolves trying to find the promised land in a post-apocalyptic America. Well, but it sounds familiar, so it's not new, right? Is it new? Maybe I should be asking that instead. More records. Ah, okay. Which one was the one that was really loud It was about this little boy, Shin-chan. Is that what it was called? He was a brat, kind of. He's kind of a troublemaker, kind of like a Dennis the Menace type. Is it Shin-chan? Is that what he was called? There we go. Okay, or actually, once this thread ends, I may end the stream. It might actually be just as well because it's probably going to end. Well, I'm going to end it at 8, but it's probably going to end about the same time. So it was all poorly animated. You're speaking of Shin-chan, right? It was, as far as poor animation goes. See, I didn't think about it being poorly animated. I kind of just thought it was older. I actually thought it was them dubbing shitty dialogue to make him a brat on an older anime cartoon. To be honest, that's what I thought it was, as if almost as if it was something that we would do with like an old episode of Flintstones or an old episode of like Bugs Bunny or something like that. That's what I always assumed that was. And is it called Shin-chan? Because I'm still wondering. That that never got answered. Yeah. Like a Japanese South Park almost. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, he was a real bad boy. Adult Swim used to be epic, and it still kind of is. It has its moments. I don't know what Adult Swim anime is like at all. Like I'm very clueless when it comes to that. I just know I'm speaking more of, in terms of like Rick and Morty, and actually just Rick and Morty. That's really all I know that has been somewhat decent on Adult Swim as of late years. Previously on Get 'em. If you know what episode of Rick and Morty that is, I'll give you $1 if you can tell me. It's previously on. Sorry. I'm sorry. Shit's hilarious. The Big O. I remember the name. I don't remember the anime. If that's an anime, it sounds familiar. Adult Swim's kind of swayed the pendulum towards like sci-fi anime. Um, anyway, last time I checked, that's what it seemed like, and it's not necessarily um not necessarily my bag. I think with the exception of, like I said, Afro Samurai, which again may or may not be an anime, very very debatable, and Full Metal Alchemist. Freaking loved Full Metal Alchemist a lot. Actually, it was very sad. Full Metal Alchemist is sad. Ah, yes, it was Tangled, and now it's not. Yay, we did it. Yeah, so this side's a little wonky, and I think only because it's a little longer. It's a little longer, but it comes with the territory, because even if I have to cut the cape just a little bit and re-sew the edges that I cut, I ain't worried about it. I'm totally okay with doing that. Go. Thank you guys once again for all being here. I appreciate you here watching me sew. Who knew, right? This cape is going to look amazing. And before I do end the stream, I am going to model his ass on it. So my Grievous is going to freaking slay, baby. Almost there. Now, of course, we all know, we're all watching this, and we all know a sewing machine can do a hell of a better job than me, right? I'm with you. I get it. I agree. I'm not disagreeing at all. But I love working with my hands. That's why I like doing what I do. I'm sure there's an entire community of people out there who can agree that working with your hands is actually very therapeutic. Okay, so that side's complete. We have completed this entire thing here today. It's very much done. I'm going to take the rest of the string and just go back this way. Just because. Just because I have it. It's not going to be very, oh, I got, maybe not, because I just tangled it. Hold on. Timeout. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, son. Oh, it was pretty sloppy. Pretty sloppy, but that's okay. It's okay. There we go. There we go. Oh. Okay. In my opinion, when you're stitching by hand, you could never have enough stitching. And I think it's wild that at some point in time, stitching by hand was the only option. I couldn't imagine. I think stitching clothes by hand is what invented spankings. Can you imagine if you stitched somebody's entire outfit and they came home with holes in it? Oh, yeah. I would whoop that ass. So yeah, like I'm gonna show you guys, but this side sucks. Again, it's gonna go on the inside. It's not that big of a deal to me. Um, well, I'll get better at it if I ever have to make another customized cape. I'm sure um, I'll do my due diligence to do better. Like I said, there is handheld sewing devices that I could use for small projects, just as this one, which I think I may eventually invest in. But this is number one, guys. This is number one, and the reasons why we're doing it so raw, pause, is because what if somebody else is doing it this way? You know what I mean? There has to be somebody out there who doesn't have the resources, and maybe can't get the resources. So if there is, like, doesn't make it impossible. You know what I mean? Does not make it impossible to gain a hobby and want it to be something that you actually look forward to doing. Right. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to thread it one more here. And I think I'm going to stop there. Yeah. So, let's see. Sweet. What does that say? Invented carpal tunnel. Yeah. Sewing by hand probably invented the carpal tunnel syndrome. No shit, huh? My fingers hurt. Know what I mean? So this is it here. These are the brand new stitches. It is stitched on two sides at this point. Uh, this side, the width side, and one of the length sides. And I will show you what it looks like on him once again. This is my favorite part of this entire process, is showing you what it's going to look like. Huh? Huh? Oh, wait, no, it's wrong. This way. Hold on. Time out. Time out. Yeah, son. There it is. Look at him. He looks so good. I cannot wait to be finished with it. Look at it. Swings. It swings. See that? What? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving the material. I love how loose it is. I love how it's going to drape over him. So scary. Ah, so good. So good. So with that, thank you guys so much for joining me, for coming back. If you came back, I know it's been a few days. I know I haven't worked on the project in a while, but thank you for not forgetting that it's here. Thank you for not forgetting that we're here, me and Mr. Grievous himself. I will be back tomorrow. I'm probably going to finish that cape either before that or maybe during the stream, but it will be done by tomorrow because, again, how many times can you watch me sew, right? So with that, thank you guys for joining me. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you are having a wonderful and amazing Monday evening. I will talk to you guys and see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. again, Pacific Standard Time. Have a good night. Tootie out.